Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle. No time to waste. You've classes to attend.
Revelio. Lumos.
You've been practicing. Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall. And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins and... I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself for now. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley...
Yes, sir. But I didn't tell her anything else about her travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more and she may feel obliged.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable, happily, you have... Why don't I show you the clever... The map is enchanted.
This will be incredibly...
Now, sir, you'll enjoy it. I shall reach out. For now...
Revelio!
Trying to grow asphodel in the greenhouse. Such a beautiful flower. I almost hate drying it. Potions.
Never seen devils there in the wild. Time to encounter, I think. I'm happy to read.
Revelio! Lumos.
I'm not looking forward to it.
What am I missing?
My sister organized Quidditch.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Revelio.
behind me. I promise. It was an accident.
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work, but I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Accio.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me. I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport? Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish. Excellent control that happens to the best. Now, think of this like, that's it! Very good! Very good! Points to Ravenclaw. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Let us see this.
Accio.
Excellent.
Be sharp. Nicely done. Here we go. There we go.
Accio!
Don't lose your composure. Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Let us see this. Phew.
Accio!
Watch this. That is how it's done.
That's it!
Be sharp.
Accio!
Brilliant.
Very good, both of you. Well done. Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I...
Thank you, but I've been holding my own.
I appreciate your confidence. I transferred here from Ouagadougou just before my 4th year.
Well, it's been nice talking and competing.
Ah,
Accio. You can use Accio on humans, if you're so inclined.
Well, you'd be using it on clothing to be precise, Sebastian. You know it won't work on humans.
A word, if you would.
You want...
I did. I trust. Miss...
Of course.
Miss...
Hello. How was your first day coming along?
Accio! Protego! Revelio! Revelio. Accio. Accio. Revelio. Is that all you've got?
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Levioso.
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with a basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember,
Levioso.
It's good. Now, well done.
Levioso.
Well
Levioso.
done.
Levioso. 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 Levioso.
Very good, but the best way to practice is by duel. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Levioso.
Potato. Easy.
Stupid potato.
Complicates things.
Levioso. I know.
Lucky.
Nothing lucky about it. Levioso.
A perfectly executed Levioso.
First duel.
Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Ravenclaw.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever...
Understood, Professor.
So, again. All right, that's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Accio! Levioso! Accio! Revelio!
Nice work. Well, that duel was quite...
It was certainly good
practice. Didn't expect... Then again...
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack.
Be quiet if you like, but I know better. Magic requires... You know...
Exclusive and unsanctioned.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most, well, you...
Thank you, Sir.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested. Till next time.
Revelio. Levioso. Accio. Revelio.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Levioso. Accio. Revelio. Levioso. Accio. Levioso. Levioso. Accio. Levioso. Accio. Levioso. Accio. Levioso.
Small hamlets when I'm older. one just like...
Accio!
Levioso!
Hogsmeade is the...
Accio!
Levioso! So picturesque. Isn't Sebastian Sallow's family from Feldcroft? I would have expected him to be from somewhere more posh.
Levioso! Levioso!
Levioso! Accio!
Levioso!
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. I trust your first...
They did.
I'd win.
Nothing more, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get us... Regardless, you must... In that regard...
Professor wrote...
In fact, now, we've arranged...
Thank you.
And Mr... You've managed your...
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
I'd like to go with Sebastian.
Glad to hear it. Mr. Sallow is a capable young wizard, and he knows the area. He'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts. Once you... Note...
Levioso!
Revelio!
Ah, there you are.
Indeed, fixes things more frequent as a number of...
I have a...
I'll start on the task right away, Professor. This is the right area. Wonder where the flying page is. Revelio! Accio! Got it. A flying page must be around here somewhere. Accio! Brilliant.
I trust the preliminary... Marvelous. Let us give... Remember to...
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
Reparo!
That's it! Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps
If only a new student could help me with my sad predicament.
Reparo!
Reparo. Reparo. Levioso. Revelio. Protego. Revelio. Accio. Levioso. Lumos. Levioso. Reparo. Revelio. Levioso. Accio. Reparo. Revelio.
I sent an anonymous hound. You should have seen the look on his face.
Owls must be. I still get lost looking for our common.
Accio. Revelio. Revelio. Levioso. Revelio. Reparo. Levioso. Accio. Reparo. Revelio. Reparo.
I tried a knee reversal hex on that small Hufflepuff. Although, in all fairness, it only partially worked, which did look awfully strange.
Revelio. Revelio.
There's something in there. I just know it.
Hello?
Oh, hello. Everyone thinks if
If I have the time.
I've been... Do come and find me if you stumble on something illuminating that solves the mystery.
Levioso. Reparo. Accio.
Lumos. That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby. This looks like the location from the painting.
Revelio.
I wish they had more.
Revelio. Reparo. Levioso. Accio. Accio. Revelio.
Lumos. Let's get you back to your frame, little moth.
But it's always
I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame. Lenora!
You did? How?
I'm afraid I can't tell you, Lenora.
Surely you jest.
I am only joking. I found the location depicted in the painting, and then I cast Lumos to guide a moth back to the frame.
All very logical, I suppose. Pity I was so close to solving it. You have a knack for solving riddles. Well, I'm glad so. The moth! I should have seen that.
Matty doesn't seem to like her. Beatrice Green from Dogweed and Deathcap is an odd woman. Caught her talking to her.
Levioso. Accio.
I thought about transfer.
Revelio. Revelio.
Levioso!
Considering his aunt teaches...
Really mastered that one, haven't you?
My brother caused a lot of trouble in Professor Weasley's class when he was at school.
Revelio.
He waved his wand whilst daydreaming and transfigured someone's book into...
Reparo. Accio. Levioso.
Once did until that. Would have been fine if that happened before.
Revelio.
Have you ever seen someone like Professor Weasley at the Three Roses?
My favourite room in the school is the library. It always smells of fresh parchment.
I adore spending sunny afternoons in the Viaduct courtyard. Wonderful place to practice Accio on other students' books.
I haven't been down to the boathouse since arriving in my first year. Perhaps I'll pay a visit.
Wish I could see what Hogwarts looks like to muggles. Bet it's terrifying.
I've learned almost all of the Goblin Rebellions off by heart. You can test me. Go on, test me.
Our neighbour at home knows someone who's related to the inventor of Skelegro. It's true. Limfrid of Stinchcombe his name was.
I think it's a sign when you're the best at something. Take me, for example. Hackett said I'd make a wonderful aura. Imagine.
All of my relatives work at the Ministry. Every one of them. I suppose I'll probably be a higher up there one day. Let's just stay in with me.
Why would I want to hear what you're good at?
When I fell off my broom and broke 6 bones, they said they'd never seen Skelegro work so fast. Thomas Brown knows more about books than anyone. Well, perhaps not Madame Scribner, but anyone else, I'd say.
I hear Upper Hogsfield is lovely. Or was it Lower Hogsfield? Well, both Hogsfields.
I'd like to shop in the hamlet. I'm too afraid to venture out alone with all that's going on.
Patrick Redding is surprisingly somber, considering he runs a shop as fun as Honeydukes.
Life seems rather dull in the hamlets around here. I'd much rather live in a big city like London. My family has been sorted into Ravenclaw for generations. Bit of a bookish lot, one might say.
My brothers and I prefer pumpkin juice with almonds pies. My aunt introduced us to those years ago.
My family has a lot of Muggle traditions, from my mother's side. I don't mind most of them. But cooking without magic can get exhausting.
Nothing better than a few pints of butterbeer and a pile of mince pies with my sisters on Christmas Eve.
All of my siblings have gone on to work for the Ministry, but I'm not sure I want to do that. Unless it's an aura. Oh, I'd like to be an aura. Did you see Claire's hair today? She tried a color-changing charm on it, and it's essentially the color of dragon dung.
He said I had a complexion like a hippocampus egg. Fancy saying that. I think it's because I don't sleep well.
You think Gareth...
Well, fancy meeting you here.
Hello, Sebastian.
Ah, my new charm. I'm told you're in dire need of... Is this your first foray?
It is.
Well, I shall Hogsmeade's a charming...
Revelio.
I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to join you today.
As am I. Thank you, by the way.
Of course. You're the only one who's ever bested me in a duel. The way I see it, I'd be wise to keep an eye on you. Speaking of Weasley, she seems to have taken quite a shine to you.
Has she? That's nice to hear.
I'm still surprised that a professor would entrust me with anything, given my detention record.
Spend a lot of time in detention, do you?
Just enough to keep me well-rounded. Speaking of detention, this trip to Hogsmeade might have saved me from one.
Glad I could be of service.
Madam Scribner, the librarian, was on the hunt for me, as is often the case. Professor Weasley came to retrieve me, and I was able to convince Scribner that I had somewhere to be.
So how did you manage to get on the librarian's bad side?
Well, I suspect it's a matter of differing opinions. She thinks I shouldn't be allowed in the restricted section, and I, on the other hand, am inclined to disagree. Oh, just one moment. This is an excellent spot to gather lacewing flies. They're pretty to look at. If you stew them long enough, they make a powerful potion ingredient.
Levioso! Lumos! Accio! Reparo!
Revelio.
Merlin's beard from the Forbidden Forest. Look!
What's going on?
See for yourself. Quite a sight, isn't it? You certainly don't see that every day.
You think Poppy's
Revelio.
seen the hippogriffs?
Absolutely.
Likely already named them too.
To the left is the Forbidden Forest. Out of bounds to all students.
Oh, hence the name.
Precisely. They think it's too dangerous. I think they need to have more confidence in our defensive abilities. Ah, you can see Hogsmeade just past those ruins up ahead. Have you had much of a chance to
Revelio.
explore the castle?
A little. It's positively enormous.
It is that. I've been there 5 years and barely scratched the surface. Loads to see, places to discover.
Oh? Any you'd like to share with the class?
Perhaps one day. I can't go round
Revelio.
telling all my secrets now, can I? You still haven't told me how
Levioso!
so good at
Accio!
Reparo. Revelio.
Levioso!
Accio. Revelio.
I've always thought Thestrals pulling a carriage a bit grim. Though I suppose most people don't actually see them at all.
But you can see them.
Unfortunately. But you've seen quite a bit yourself firsthand too. Most notably that dragon attack. Hopefully the rest of your year isn't as eventful.
Revelio.
Mr. Moon! He's the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear. Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new 5th year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Mr. Sallow. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, look right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did, Mr. Moon?
Demi guys. Ugly and hairy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
Levioso.
A demi-guise? I don't know what he's putting in his pumpkin juice, but he's obviously had too much of
Revelio.
it. I've never seen Mr. Moon in such a state. Mr. Moon is quite a character. My sister Anne thinks he's lovely, but I'd say he could improve a bit as a caretaker.
Oh, is your sister in Slytherin too?
She is. Or
Revelio.
rather, she was. She's not well at the moment, but she'll be better soon and back at Hogwarts. Honestly, if one could bottle the magic of this place. I don't know if it's the shops or the people, but there's just something about Hogsmeade. We all flock to it like moths to a flame.
It's a good thing we have auras.
Revelio.
So how would you like to do this? Weasley told me you had a list of things to get, a wand and some other bits.
Yes. Dittany seeds, some spellcrafts, and some potion recipes.
Perfect. Can't wait to see what you do with the new wand. And a short list gives you plenty of time to poke around the village. I just have to pop into a shop to find something for my sister. Let's meet up in the town circle when you're finished. Remember, have fun. It's Hogsmeade.
Revelio.
Can't imagine how I felt as a boy.
Lumos. Revelio. Levioso. Accio. Reparo. Revelio. 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 Reparo. Revelio. Accio. Reparo. Revelio. 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 Levioso. Levioso. Accio. Levioso. Levioso. Accio. Levioso. Accio. Levioso. Levioso.